Yes. Hello, my listeners. Hello, my followers. I've not come to my YouTube channel for long because I lost the charger to my laptop and have been unable to get to the channel. And my phone is not really doing well when it comes to camera. So I've seen today that I'll use someone's phone to come and just continue where we had started about many things on my channel, and I welcome you to my channel, and I would love you to share, subscribe, and comment, and even press the button, the bell, that notification bell, which will be informing you if Mary Kamadi has uploaded. Thank you for following me. Thank you for putting your trust in me, and thank you for believing in me. And I am sure we are going to do a lot because there is a lot actually to be done, to be covered. The field is big, but with your support, with everything that God has supplied, the materials and the resources, then I am sure we are going to make it. I want to bring to you a video about a grieving husband. And this man told me that it's just a letter that he is writing to his wife. And I will read you the letter as we continue with these episodes. And I label the letter as Dear My Wife, episode number 1. And he says that, my wife, I love you. That's what he told me, to tell the public that he loves the wife. And he said that we met in college, and by that time we started seeing each other, and we convinced each other that we can stay as a woman and a husband. And that's the time the guy asked for the parents of the man, the lady, and they met. He paid the bride price. This is what he says: I paid the bride price, my wife, with all the confidence and with all the hopes and with all the faith that our marriage is going to be one made in heaven. So I lied to myself, my wife. My wife, I have been a good man to you. I dedicated all my life to you and the entire family. First, I thank you, my dear wife, for giving me 3 children. They are now all grown-ups. They are in colleges. They are taking their degrees. And I just want to thank you for that. But my wife, everything changed when I came home one evening and I disclosed a certain information for you. And the information was that I have lost my job. I have been dismissed. My wife, that is where everything started to change. You have turned me into an animal. You call me names. You call me dog. You call me elephant. The elephant is coming. The dog is coming. The dog in the house. Now I am a dog. I remember very well, my wife, there are times that you could not part from me. There are times that you didn't want me even to leave a single minute from your presence. And I have come to discover that you really loved my job, you loved my money, and you didn't love me at all. Because there are times every morning, our son could remind me that, Daddy, you have not kissed mommy. And you could run all the way from the bedroom shouting that you have forgotten something, whereas I had not forgotten anything. You just jumped in my back, you pulled my shirt, and you said, please say something. I could turn, look straight into your eyes, and just say, I love you. My wife, you could respond that I love you more. And it convinced me that you are the right woman for me to stay with. My wife, I want to agree with you that it is not easy to stay with someone for over 20 years, seeing the same face, hearing the same voice, and seeing the same person. One, I would love to congratulate you for having stayed with me for 20 years. But why change when I just told you that I have lost my employment? I didn't expect this from you. I wanted you to continue loving me the same way we started when we had money. I want you to love me when I have money and when I don't have money. But you have proved that, my wife, you cannot love me without money. You used to cook breakfast for me, but now it has come so difficult. I supported your dreams, my wife. I have seen your achievements. I have seen your success. I have supported everything that you wanted me to support. I remember one time you wanted to stand as a women rep of this county. I supported it fully and you got it, my wife. I mobilized my friends, they mobilized their people, and you became the women rep of this country, County X. I believed in you. You became so successful. Your business are doing so well. And even when I got the dismissal letter, I could not complain because I knew at the back in the home, things are working. My wife, there are no more bills in this house. This is our own house. It is not a rented house. We bought this house. I bought it with my own money, with my own hands. And therefore, I just expected you to pay electricity and water, and life could continue. We don't have school fees. The school fees that we have is so little, and I can manage it with the savings that I have in my bank. You cannot see that. You are now working. You are so successful woman. You just leave the house like that. You have gone astray, my wife. You have gone to an extent of leaving your pants in the sitting room, my wife. And you are expecting me, when I leave bed by 8, that I should come and collect those panties for you and take them to the bedroom, plus the bras. That is not enough. Nowadays, when you go to the bathroom, you don't care. You just bath and then you leave your panties in the basin, so that when I'll come in the bathroom after you have left, I can rinse them and dry them for and hang them for you. My wife, where are we going? Is this the marriage that we have been hoping for? Is this the love that you have been promising me about? Remember, we made a confession before God and before people of the church that till death do us apart. But life has changed so much. There is not that death that we are waiting. You have turned yourself to be death. You no longer sleep looking the same way that we used to sleep. You sleep looking in the walls. And when I try to reach my hand on you, you push it away. Even my legs, you push them away. Now you have gone to an extent, you have left the bedroom, you are sleeping in the sitting room. Yesterday, my wife, you came home drunk. I don't know what you expected from me. I don't know what you wanted me to tell me. I kept quiet in the bedroom because you slept on the couch until very early in the morning at around 5:30. It is when you again left and went out. I didn't know where you went. I don't know if your businesses have started to open as early as 5. I don't know if your workplace has started to open as early as 4:30. But I have now nobody to complain to. I come to you, I ask you where the problem is, but things are not changing. Things are becoming so worse. And that is why I have decided to write to you this letter and remind you that in this house you are a wife, and in this house I remain to be a man. I don't know where we are going. Which kind of family are we building? What picture are we painting in the eyes of our children, in the minds of our children? My wife, you have really changed. This is just episode 1 of a grieving man whose wife has turned to be toxic. The time he was told that there is no job, he has been dismissed from job. The woman changed. We shall be looking at episode 2 of where this wife is taking this man. And we see that this man is saying that you are wishing me dead. And I wish I can die because home has turned to be something which I never thought of. Listen to this episode of A Grieving Man, A Grieving Husband, A Letter to My Dear Wife. Share, subscribe, and let it reach all women that employment is not everything. And who told all the women that it is only a man to provide? There's successful marriages outside there that women provides for the family, and they're still intact, and God has blessed them. God has blessed such women. So I want this woman to listen to this letter, share it widely so that it can reach woman X, so that this woman X can change and try taking care of the man whom he loved, the matrimonial man who brought him to the matrimonial bed, the man who has spent everything on her and the family, and now she cannot see that. Only she sees that it is money not coming in. May God bless you. Mary Kamadi YouTube channel. Share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.